Okay, so we're on YouTube, and I've never actually reacted to a YouTuber or a YouTube channel before, though I've wanted to do it, so we're gonna test this out, see how it goes, see what happens. I was just watching a video, and, Kate Yup came up in it again, and it's been about a year or two since I've heard her name. And when I first heard it, she was in one of those like, what happened to these YouTubers, or she was in like a speculation video that something happened, and you know, it piqued my curiosity back then, and I forget who the YouTuber was that did a video on her because that was a long time ago, and they were speculating that her channel, she was in a hostage situation. She was being held hostage against her will, that someone was not allowing her to eat for long periods at a time, and that they forced her to be on YouTube. This was a speculation. And this is what a lot of the fans of hers speculate too, that they would starve her and they put her on YouTube to like gain a following and like, I guess, monetary gain. I don't know if her channel's monetized and she's making money off of this stuff. I assume she is, because like she's got all these subscribers and she's got like all these views on her videos, so I'm assuming she is gaining money off of this. But so that was the speculation, because and back from 3 years ago, back then, her recent videos back then, she would have bruises on her arms and her teeth were starting to fall out, and you know, the camera would shake. When she was recording, her camera would like tilt, and it would like shake, and which was weird. And you could hear, like, when she was eating, you could hear like somebody whispering something to her. And she was eating in a hurry, like she didn't have a lot of time to eat, like she had to get in what she could while she could. And back then I ran with that theory too, like, yes, that's right, yes, that can be the only theory, like, because it all makes sense. She's eating in a hurry, she's got to eat what she can while this kidnapper is allowing her to eat, while whoever it is has her on camera to record these videos to make this monetary gain for them. So she has to get in what she can while she can, and that they're also like saying things to her, because in one video, I don't recall which one it was, you could hear like them say, kind of whisper like, hurry up. You could hear that. So I was like, yes, it makes sense. And also the bruises and stuff like that, it just added to it, and her teeth falling out and the cold sore, it added to it, like, oh, is somebody grabbing her, is somebody jerking her around, is somebody like punching her in the face, like, and creating the busted lip, and are they hitting her so hard? Is it a combination of being hit so hard and starvation that her enamel is weakened, like her body is sucking all the nutrients from her teeth? And they're also like abusing her to where that they're hitting her so hard that they're literally causing her teeth to fall out, either before the video or during, like they're weakening her teeth before the video and they're falling out during the video. Like, that's a possibility, because you got to think it could be a man that has her hostages and they're like punching her and stuff like that, and they could be punching her really hard. Like, Kate is a very small lady, she's thin, she's skinny, it would not take much, really. So that I ran with that, and I tried to do research and do a deep dive and find out more back then. And then for days it like bothered me, like I was telling my partner, it was bothering me, like this is bothering me, like what if someone has her hostages and this woman, she can't get away. But and then I kind of forgot about it, like I kind of forgot about it, um and didn't hear nothing about it. And then this video about her, not strictly about her, about YouTubers who like kind of vanished, she was in it. And then I thought, well, let me go check back in with her, because I thought, if she's still gone, because in the video that I watched, the lady was saying that they don't believe the theory uh that she was kidnapped. They don't believe that. They believe she's alive and well. And I actually left a comment saying I disagree, because um I think she might be kidnapped, as she could even possibly be dead by now. But hopefully someone, helped her out of the situation. And then I go to her account, and she's posted 2 new videos, one last month and one 3 days ago. Now, it's still a possibility that she has been kidnapped, and it is a possibility that she has been kidnapped, and she's still held hostage. They're still using her, and they like this kind of kept it on the down low, hoping it would go away, hoping that it would go away, or they brought her back so suspicion doesn't get raised, or it could be something like that, or who knows, theories could run wild. She could have been injured or something, who knows, and she had to have time to heal or something before she was brought back. Crazy things happen when people are kidnapped, but that one's a long shot. But she insists she's not kidnapped. She insists. She puts it in her descriptions, but everyone, a few of, well, the majority of her followers and fans still think she is, because she does the SOS thing and stuff like that. And then there's a few that think she might have an ED, and that's why, uh, I guess she kind of eats fast like she does, one reason, and she eats the large amounts of food like she does, and it might even be attributed to her weakened enamel. And here's my theory. Yes, she very well could. Now, I don't know her. I don't know about her. I'm not going to say she for sure does. She could. People are naturally thin. They are. But Kate is very thin, in my opinion. So, to me, that's a more probability of her having an ED than her being kidnapped. And that would cause weakening enamel of the teeth, and cause her teeth not to fall out, would cause her teeth to fall out. And everyone's saying, oh, she's got a full mouth of teeth, and she hasn't lost any teeth. Well, we've only seen her lose 1 or 2 teeth in a video. And those could be her back teeth. They don't have to be her front teeth. I've already had 2 teeth pulled because they've broken down. They've been so weak, they've broken down, and they've just rotted away. And I've got one right in here that needs to be pulled. I don't have an ED, but I don't eat the things I need to eat, like vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. I don't eat the amount I need to eat, and I'm not getting the vitamins and nutrients I need in my diet. On top of that, my my family has this crap genetics, so I kind of need to like up it to counteract that. But I'm not. So I've done lost 2 teeth, and I got a third one on its way out. No, they're not falling out of my mouth, but they were breaking off into my gums and had to be taken out. So it's a possibility that an ED would cause her to lose her teeth over time. And people try to dispute that about Eugenia Cooney, that, oh, she's got all of her teeth. She's got all of her hair. So there's no possible way she could have that. And I'm not going to get too far into that rabbit hole about her because YouTube and the community don't like when you talk about her. But people that have those disorders, they can always get veneers and stuff and extensions in their hair to appear more normal, to give the illusion that this is not going on and that they don't have this going on. And in that video that was posted 3 days ago, Kate's teeth were pretty white, almost like a fake white, like too good to be true white. So to me, it this to me, I don't know. I'm I'm not going I'm not going to say that's what's wrong with her. I'm just going to say that's more of a probability. And yes, people are saying, well, why would a kidnapper go and have her teeth fixed if she's with a kidnapper? Well, if she is with a kidnapper, here's why a kidnapper would go have her teeth fixed: to keep up appearances, to keep suspicion down, to keep his or hers uh, cash cow uh, there and money flowing in. It's just like, I might be ignorant on this because one time I made a Facebook comment, somebody uh, replied back to me and was like, um, um, people who work in the streets, the ones over them, I don't know if that's a word that YouTube would like get me for, but um yeah, those people, I said that they treated the women very badly and like be mean to them and stuff, and someone was like, no, they treated them very good, which I still don't believe. But like, they would do what they could for the women to keep up appearances, not because they wanted to, not because they cared and loved them and had their looking out for them and was taking care of them. So I would believe a similar mindset would be if you were in the hands of a kidnapper, like, oh, if you were bringing something to the table for them, like a significant amount of money, but this particular thing that might be wrong would raise suspicion and bring more attention to the channel and possibly put them at risk, they would go get that fixed. They would go allow you to get that fixed. And Kate could be, if she was with the kidnapper, be so under his impression that she would go do that and then come right back. You know, she wouldn't leave. She wouldn't go nowhere. You see stories all the time here in the US that women are kidnapped, young girls are kidnapped, teenagers are kidnapped, and they're this brought up under their kidnappers to believe that that's what's right and that they can't go nowhere and that they can't do nothing, even under extreme cases of abuse. So that even when they're let out to go to school or to go to like appointments or to, you know, do something that um they will come right back. They won't even try. I was watching something on a crime show, and this girl had been with her kidnapper from the time she was a little girl all the way up till she was an adult, and he would even let her stay at friends' houses and stuff, and she would still the next day come back to him. She never even tried to escape or nothing. So, even though he was abusive. So that's a possibility, but that's not the possibility. That's this to against the comments saying that, oh, if that's the case with her teeth, why would he or she go let Kate have them fixed? Well, they could if they established enough level of trust with her. Or they may even go with her themselves and say, well, I'm so and so. I'm her boyfriend. I'm her husband. I'm her dad. I'm her whatever, you know? So you never know. But I personally don't think that's the case anymore. Um, I think it's more that she's suffering and internally. She's got a battle with herself, and um maybe she took some time to try to sort that out for 3 years, and she's back and it's caught back up to her, or who knows. um or maybe she's just here to entertain again. I don't know. The video from 3 days ago was bizarre because it's literally her eating raw meat, raw eggs, raw seafood. So I don't know how she does it, because that can't be a good combination. Like, it's raw hamburger meat and it's raw eggs. And one comment was saying that, oh, it's disgusting to you guys because you just don't eat it. No, it's not about that. It's like, that's just not the norm. I wouldn't think that's the norm in her culture either. Like, so it's weird. It's just strange. And some people are saying that that's a new victim, that they've brought in a new victim, that that's not her, that that's even a boy. Um, I personally think that's still her. The facial features, what little we can see of them, the hands look the same. She's just got her body covered up better. Whereas in some of her videos, see if I can just look at it from the thumbnails. Well, she's wearing a long sleeve in that one about eating 22 lobsters. Which, hey, living the life there, I guess. Some of them she's wearing long sleeves, but there was those ones where she showed the bruises. Which, now, if you're not getting enough nutrients also through your food, you will bruise easy. Or if you're anemic, you'll bruise easy, which can also be attributed to not getting the nutrients you need. So if she's not eating like she should properly, and this, like, having these binge meals, she will also possibly bruise easily. And it's like the same thing with me, like, because she could be iron deficiency, she could be deficient of other vitamins that she needs, because similar with me, like, again, I don't have an ED, but I am deficient in some vitamins to the point I have to take one every week, and every month I have to go get a shot, because that's how deficient I am of them. But I still bruise very easy. Like, if you hug me too tight, I will bruise, and it looks like someone's beat me up. So it don't take much. It don't take much if you're deficient of some vitamins or something that your body needs. Like, so it's not necessarily she's held hostages. It's just her health may not be the best. She may not be taking care of herself that in a way that she should. And we see her eating, for the most part, good food, but she may just be eating that at a certain time. We don't know how long she's going between eating. We don't know what her daily life is. So her health may not be the best. That's something only she knows, and the people in her personal life knows if she's talking to them about that. And the one thing I will say about it, that I will talk about is, I don't think it's in good taste if this is the thing. If she, I pray to God she's not in a hostage situation, and that isn't the case, because if that is, I hope somebody does help her. I hope she does get help getting out. I pray that isn't the case. And I also pray that if she is struggling with herself, that she does get the help she needs, and she can be on the way to healing. I hope that for her. And if she took the 3 years for a break to like kind of figure herself out and to sort herself out, like kind of reevaluate everything, that's good, that's great. I'm all for that. That's amazing. However, there's another side to it that I thought she might have done. And this is what I don't like, and maybe it's not so, but some people do it. And yes, I did leave the comment on her video because some people do it, and the way she is going about her videos, especially this "sorry I was too hungry," it's in very poor taste, and I may get backlash, I may get hate. It's whatever, but she knew that people was worried about her. She knew that people was concerned about her. She knew that people thought she was being kidnapped and held hostage. And yet, she came back 3 years later and is playing it up like a joke. And maybe it's just a language barrier, and that's how her subtitles are coming off. I don't know. Perhaps it is. But she did that in both videos, I believe. I didn't watch them all the way through. You can see, especially that last one, because it literally made me gag and about puke. But she knew that. She knew that. And she's still going off that, like, oh, you guys thought I was kidnapped. I wouldn't want to live my life kidnapped. Something like that. Maybe it's just a language barrier, but I really don't think that's reassuring her fans. And the other video, I don't know, that's just so bizarre. So, and if she's not kidnapped, and she knows her fans are worried about her, and I think it's absolutely absurd that she keeps doing the SOS thing, because she's playing off people's emotions. She's playing off their worries. She's using manipulation tactics to get more views, to get people talking, to get people speculating again, to get people like me making more videos about her, which it worked. But hey, she knows what she's doing. It's manipulation, and that's it. So she knows what she's doing to get in more views. If she's truly not held hostage. And that, to me, is in poor taste. And if that's the case, I cannot issue sympathy for that. I can't. Which I hope that's not the case. But the way she has went about her return, that is my third and final theory, and the one that I am kind of more inclined to go into. She took this long break, and then she made a massive comeback when she knew people would rejoice and celebrate her and welcome her back with open arms and be waiting for her and be so worried and be so relieved that she's okay. But then she keeps playing on the kidnapped stuff and the SOS stuff. And if she truly isn't, she needs to let it die and stop it and put an end to the rumors and let it be and quit with the SOS thing, because that's just going to worry her fans more. That's just going to make them speculate more. That's just going to keep them talking more. And, and eventually it's going to, I was going to say it's going to go one or two ways, but I don't know. Her fans might stick with her to the end. But if that's really not her situation, she does need to give it a rest, because I don't know, but this leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And that's something I've noticed and I'm going to say this wrong. I'm not going to say it the technical term, but that's the thing I've noticed. I can't talk. I get to talking fast and I can't talk. But that's the thing I've noticed in the mukbanger community, is they know what works with their fans. They know what plays on their emotions, and they know what gets them talking and gets them hopped up and gets them coming back for more and brings in the views and brings in new viewers. They know people's weakness. Nikocado Avocado knows it. Amberlynn Reed knew it when she participated in this stuff and still does occasionally. Foodie Beauty knew it. These people know what is the viewers, the watchers' weakness, and they play off of it and they manipulate it to their to get what they want, which is views and likes and stuff like that, which no shame in that. You do what you gotta do to get your YouTube coin, but when it comes to manipulating people's emotions and stuff like that to the point they're worried about your well-being and your safety, and they're wanting to get the law involved and stuff like that, and hackers, that's too far. I don't believe in it. Like, you need to cut it. You need to cut it short. You need to stop it. You need to put an end to it. So if that's what she's doing, unfortunately, I can't support her cause. I can't, I can't feel bad for her, because she's doing that voluntarily and knowing she's doing that. And I don't like people who manipulate people like that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I don't have to go into her video to say any of that. You guys can go to her videos. You guys can watch her videos. I didn't want to go to her videos. I just wanted to go to her channel, have her channel up. She is a mukbanger that eats seafood. I watched her videos in the past, and yeah, they were good. They were, her food looked delicious until that last one. That one made me gag. But yeah, you see her name, you can go to it if you want to check her out. But hopefully, if she's got something going on with her health, with her emotional well-being and things like that. She gets the help she needs, and I wish her all the best. If it is a worst case scenario, like everyone is speculating, I hope she gets out of that situation. I hope someone helps her. I hope she finds a way to survive that and get out, because nobody deserves to go through that, truly. So I'm hoping for the best if that's the case. And I'm hoping that isn't the case. I hope it's this speculation. If it's the third one, I hope she puts a stop to the rumors once and for all, and she stops playing off people's emotions and their worry for her, and she just lets it be and continues making good videos, because she can do that. She is very capable of being a good content creator without manipulation. So I hope she, you know, doesn't play off this kidnap thing for now and forever, if it's not anything bad. So yeah, here's to wishing Kate Yup all the best, and maybe I'll find some other YouTuber to review and see how it goes, and see you on the next one. Bye.